I was stuck in the woods. Can anybody explain what happened to me? First of all, and before the story begins, I'm a 27-year-old female, and I love being outside. The woods is where I feel at home. I have been camping out alone in the woods several times, and I am an avid outdoors woman. Now, into my story. It's the summer of the year 2018. The temperature is so high, I just need to be outside. I'm going to camp out in a forest. I have only been to one time before. It was a long time ago. It is beautiful, and here are a lot of places that people never go to. I have heard about this particularly beautiful waterfall that I will try to find. The maps are a bit unclear and I couldn't find much about the location, but I'm going to try and find it. It's Friday and I have packed all my gear. I have my tent packed, but I think I will be sleeping under the sky because it would be too hot to sleep inside the tent anyway. It is 8 a.m. When I arrive to the parking lot, I park my car and I start to unload my stuff. I suddenly get this really weird feeling that I am being watched. I act like nothing is wrong, and then I turn around really fast to see who's watching me. To my surprise, there is no one. I am all alone, and I start to listen. I can't hear a single sound. My breathing is fast. Why do I suddenly feel so scared? I am never this scared, and I have done this so many times. What can possibly be the reason I feel like this? I shrug and turn around to collect the rest of my things, and I start walking down a path while I look at the map. I notice that this map is a little old, so maybe it's a bit different now. I have bought a new map, but I must have packed the old one instead. Well, I will find this waterfall no matter what. After 1 hour of walking, I find a little path. It's barely there, but I can see it clearly. I start following it, and there are a lot of obstacles blocking the way. So many obstacles like stones, rocks, trees, trunks, etc. But I just navigate through it. 1 hour later, I hear the sound of a waterfall and I smile. I'm getting close now. I am close. Shortly after, I find the waterfall and I am in total awe at how magical it is. Is this even real? I take some pictures and then I start to set my camp up. I am not setting the tent up. I'm going to sleep under the open sky. I have a lot of canned food with me because the forest is so dry this summer, so to start a fire would be totally dangerous. I look through my things and I realize I forgot my gun. Oh no. Only I have my hunting knife. Damn it! Why do I always forget things at home? I spend the rest of the day at the waterfall and I don't see or hear anyone. I am all alone. The sky gets darker. I should get ready for bed. Tomorrow is a brand new day and I'm going to hike in the area. The day passes fast and now it's night. I lay on my sleeping pad and I'm so close to falling asleep, but then I hear something. I don't know what it is, but it makes my heart start pounding. I get this feeling of being watched again. I find my flashlight and I start to look around. I look at my phone. I have no service here. I panic. I turn off my flashlight and I concentrate and I start to listen. There is no sound. None at all. It's too quiet. I have never heard a forest so silent. Then I hear a branch crack slowly and then there is silence. I get my knife and I listen intensely and then I hear it again. a branch breaking slowly. Something is close, and it's sneaking closer to me. The only thing I can hear is my heartbeat and my breath. I sit there listening for several minutes, but nothing happens. An hour later, and I have not heard anything. I'm scared. My heart is beating too fast, but after some time, I do fall asleep. I wanted to set the tent up, but it's too dark that I cannot do it right now. It's 3:33 in the morning, and I wake up bathing in sweat, and I feel like I'm being watched again. I start fumbling after my flashlight, but I just can't find it. I panic, but then I find it. It's like 20 inches away from me, which is roughly 50 centimeters. How did it get so far away? I turn the light on and I look around, and then I realize my knife is gone. I shine the light around, and on the ground I see something. I look closer. What is that? My body freezes. Right there is a message written in the dirt, saying the words, "I see you, but you can't see me." I just stare at it, thinking something was here while I slept. Something was this close to me, and now I don't have anything to protect myself with. Then I hear something in the distance. Someone is whistling and humming, and then it stops, and it is replaced with hysterical laughing. My body is shaking. Someone is mocking me, and he has my knife. I'm sweating so much, and I feel so cold. Continue to sweat, and I feel so much cold. I start to think about my family. What would I think if I never came home? Are they ever gonna find me if this thing kills me? Do I regret anything? Why did I get into this forest when it already fell on the parking lot? Why didn't I not listen to my gut? My body was trying to warn me, and I was so fucking stupid to listen. My thoughts kept running through my head, and I see my life is passing. It's passing by, but then I feel a high in my body. It's rising through my body, and suddenly I just want to run. If this thing is gonna kill me, then I'm not going to go out without a fight. I stood up and I just started to run. I'm falling over things on the ground, but I just keep running. The laughing just comes closer, and I can hear I'm being followed by someone or something. I'm hitting my head, scraping my legs so much that it hurts, but I just keep running. I don't know where I am going, but I'm praying that I get out alive. It's only a few feet behind me now. It's getting closer every second that passes by. I'm crying, and I keep thinking about my family. I don't want to leave them behind. It's gonna reach me any second now. It's so close I can hear its breath. It's not laughing anymore, and it just breathes heavily and slowly. Like it's not hard at all. If it wanted, it could just take me right now, but it does not touch me. It's right behind me, and I'm just running for my life. And then I tripped. I fell on the ground for as long as I am, and in that second I knew it was over. I was not going to survive this. I turned around and I looked up, shining my light up over my head. I could feel the breathing on my cheek, but it could not be human because I couldn't see anything. Then I hear a whistling right above my head. I can smell it. I can hear it. I am gagging and I'm crying. I'm begging for my life. And then I black out. When I open my eyes, the sun is rising. I am bleeding from my legs and my head, but I am alive. I look around. I am all alone, but I can hear a car. I must be close to the parking lot. I got up and I started following the sound of the car. I get to a road and I see a car. I flag it down, and a kind woman stops her car and asks me if I'm okay. I can barely speak. I cannot speak at all. I am just crying, and then she asks me if I am Maria. I look at her and I just nod. How did she know my name? She looks at me and asks me if I'm aware I have been missing for 7 days. I look at her. I'm so confused. How can I be missing for 7 days? This is impossible. How can I have been missing for 7 days? How can I have been missing for 7 days? I have only been in the woods since yesterday. She calls someone, and a police car and an ambulance is coming, and I'm put in the ambulance. I'm still not able to speak. They drive me to the hospital, and I'm physically okay. My dad walks in crying. He's so happy to see me alive. This is real. I can't remember the last 6 days. What happened to me? Why am I still alive? What did it do to me? I never got back to collect my things, and I never got an answer to what happened to me that night, or what happened there at all. I am never going back into the forest again. I don't want to play with my second chance of life. The end.